What a professional New Orleans auto accident attorney can do. We have been assisting individuals and families throughout southern Louisiana that were seriously injured in automobile and truck-related accidents for more than 3 decades. We'd like to share with you a brief story about a young man we represented not so long ago. His story will detail the impact a serious car accident can have on an individual, and the difference a skilled legal team can make in helping return that individual to a normal life. A.L. was involved in a horrific car accident in New Orleans. He was referred to our law firm, largely because of our experience as brain injury attorneys. A FedEx delivery truck ran a red light and T-boned his car at a high rate of speed. With that type of collision, we were not surprised to learn that he had to have major surgery in order to save his life. The list of injuries he suffered were severe and lengthy. They included spleen removed, left kidney removed, ruptured bowel, 3 fractured ribs, fractured left hip, and massive head trauma that caused brain injury. The human body very often repairs itself, but a brain injury typically impacts an individual for life. Because of his head injury, A.L. was going to suffer from decreased motor skills the rest of his life. When we first met with A.L., he was nervous, unsure of his rights, and uncertain of how lawsuits worked. His life had been altered by the carelessness of the truck driver. He was hospitalized for weeks, and after his release, he underwent months of very intense rehab to improve his motor skills. His dream was to be a surgeon, and in fact, he was in the top part of his class at Tulane Medical School at the time. But the brain injury had caused paresthesia of his left hand and neuropathy of his left leg between the knee and the hip. He also had fatigue issues related to his brain injury. The end result? He could never be a surgeon. We filed suit on his behalf and met with A.L. numerous times, both before and during the trial. After a lengthy trial, and before the jury returned with its verdict, we settled with FedEx for a very high amount. A.L. did go on to finish medical school, although he struggled with his studies. Today, he is a practicing physician, though not a surgeon. While he will suffer from the effects of the car accident the rest of his life, A.L. was extremely grateful for the effort we put forth, and the eventual award we were able to secure for him. If you or a family member has been seriously injured in a car accident and need help, please don't hesitate to call us. You'll get the same effort we put forth for A.L. and the compassion and understanding that few New Orleans law firms provide. Please call our office at 504-581-6411, or if long distance, use our toll-free number at 877-581-6411.